Hey guys, what's up? We're back with another game for the World Cup of Pokemon 2020 between Gotcha of Team Latin America and Sam of Team US South, I believe. Yeah, it's actually Sam's debut, whereas Gotcha is another newer player that I actually showcased in a video earlier today that, well, probably a few days ago now that you're watching this now, but basically I'm just saying that these new players are doing really well in World Cup, so it's interesting to see two of them paired against each other now. We're going to see a bulky offensive team for Gotcha with Cinderace, Magearna, Rillaboom, Rotom Wash, which is interesting, coupled with Dragapult and Clefable. One thing that kind of glares out his weakness is he doesn't have any Ghost Resist, but I guess he's okay with Clefable and Magearna against most Ghosts. As for Sam, Sam's team has a pretty cool Regenerator core with Amoonguss plus Slowbro, and then some fast Pokemon like Zeraora and Cinderace in the offensive, and then just, some glue like Mandibuzz and Clefable to round it out. Pretty nice balanced team, actually one of my favorite teams, except it doesn't really have a Steel type, which is also kind of weird to me. So, basically, we're seeing some solid archetypes in teams, but I feel as if something that's like normally seen on teams isn't on either of these teams. But I think that they're able to circumvent that with different sets and whatnot. So I definitely think there are ways out against that. Anyway, that's a really strong Hydro Pump. Oh my god. That did 49% to that Clefable, guys. That is not messing around. But anyway, right off the bat, we just see a couple of knockoffs exchanged. Nothing too out of the ordinary here. And yeah, it looks like that is kind of the first significant damage we see, but also the Rotom Wash can't really heal up besides potential pain splits, so losing that leftovers is unfortunate for them. So yeah. I'm thinking at this point that we probably are going to see another Hydro Pump from Gotcha just trying to get the 2 kill here, but it's either going to fall short or we're going to see the Amoonguss come in. Although I think that honestly, if it's a roll in the Samqian's favor by like sizable amount, if you do that plus the chance of missing, you might want to stay in and just self-fold up because I don't know, I feel like 49% is a lot of damage for a Hydro Pump, so maybe that's max damage, but I don't know stats, I don't know spreads. These guys know them a lot better than I do, so he just goes to Amoonguss conservatively on the Volt Switch. Oh wow. So really great play from Gotcha. He's now going to be able to get in the Cinderace, and then U-turn on the Slowbro, and then bring in the Rotom Wash or the Dragapult or the Magearna. So I think if he's able to pull off that sequence precisely as I just outlined it, then it's going to go a long way. He goes to the Cinderace. Yeah, now you just U-turn here because Power Ball threatens to kill this. Yup, and now you can go to one of your strong special attackers after you did 41% to the Slowbro, and that's just amazing. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is... Yeah, and it goes Magearna. Okay, now this is where you make progress. You go for the Flash Cannon here, predicting him to switch out because he's going to die to a Flare Cannon or a Volt Switch. And that Flash Cannon does 1,000,000 damage to the leftovers of Amoonguss or the Cinderace trying to switch in on a Flare Cannon or whatever it might be. So, yeah. I think it's pretty drawback free because there's no way to Slowbro stays. And he goes Amoonguss, yeah. And it's on the Volt. Oh, come on. Boo. Boo. Oh, man. I guess people are just kind of momentum addicts. So now Sam's kind of struck in the vortex, but one wrong turn and it's just kind of like over. So, yeah, he's going to go with Slowbro, hopefully on Power Ball. So, yeah, I really feel like Gotcha didn't make the most of the momentum that he gained there. But the vortex was broken with that Slowbro on the Power Ball. So, yeah. Interestingly enough, for Sam, I think he's still kind of forced to recover, so he's still kind of on the back foot because this U-turn is doing over 40%, as we saw before. And yeah, this 41% again, pretty consistent flow of damage. But anyway, so we're going to see the Clef here. Clef actually on a teleport, so he's okay accepting damage to get momentum of his own. So now Samqian has momentum, and the switch into the Cinderace is looking really suspect on Gotcha's team. Looking at the team, the Rotom Wash is now without leftovers, and it's probably 2 KO by a whole slew of different moves. The Dragapult itself is not really a great answer. It's taking almost half damage there from a non-choice band Gunk Shot, so that says a lot in its own. Honestly, it might be a minus defense variant given how much it did. And honestly, it could be wary of Sucker Punch, so he goes for the Thunder Wave trying to get stat stuff, and it hits the Mandibuzz, which is helpful, but not enough. So Mandibuzz is almost definitely going to U-turn here, so if I'm Gotcha, I just click Hex, honestly. I don't want to let it U-turn into my, Magearna. It's just hard, because if he's clicking U-turn, then you don't really have a way of ascertaining momentum, but the least you can do is position yourself with the best Pokemon in for the next turn for whatever they go out to, because they get the choice. So, given that you're going to have X Pokemon in on this turn, and you're not taking much damage because U-turn for Mandibuzz is weak and oftentimes resisted, what do you want in knowing that they're going to go to the quote-unquote counter to it? Do you want in the Dragapult because it's faster than everything, so based on the Zeraora? Do you want in the Cinderace because it's the most threatening Pokemon? Do you want in the Clefable to invite in their Cinderace again? I don't think so. So you probably can't go to your Clefable or your Rillaboom or your Magearna right off the bat. But then what if he goes for foul play, knowing that he's not going to be able to get away with that? So yeah, Dragapult actually goes for U-turn here. And now if he goes to a slower Pokemon, Cinderace is just going to pry on him. If he goes to a faster one, he risks foul play. So it's a really awkward predicament here for Gotcha. And I think that Samqian's patient positioning has actually showed really well in this battle. He goes Cinderace on the full paralysis. If that was a U-turn, then not a big a deal. It's a foul play that sucks. But either way, I don't disagree with that Cinderace there. And now another U-turn here, chips that 25%. And well, now he's probably going to go to a defensive Pokemon predicting the foul play. So if a U-turn comes out here for Samqian, then that looks really good. Is it Samqian? I'm just going to call him Sam. If another full prowl would be amazing, though. And he goes, oh, I don't like that roost at all. That was a pretty poor roost in my eyes. Anyway, Zero Aura should be the play here in my eyes. Yeah, it would have been amazing on the Volt Switch there. That's unfortunate. But that's okay. So we're going to see the Cinderace back in here. So yeah, now Gotcha has momentum again. Slowbro comes in here now on a U-turn. So yeah, I mean, it's just really all who has momentum. That only goes 38, but still, it's out-damaging Regenerator, which is of the utmost importance. Now you can bring in your Magearna, your Dragapult, your Rotom Wash, and you can make more progress. He goes to Dragapult this time, which is interesting, but it is heavy-duty boots, so I think that makes more sense of it. But now the Mandibuzz comes in on a U-turn. Now they can invite in the Magearna here finally. So in a way, he basically got an even better Magearna target, and now on top of that, he also has a bit more chip on the Mandibuzz in the meantime. I think you just go Flash Cannon here, honestly. No, he goes Volt. I guess he's just really trying to get all that momentum. Do you go Power Ball here, predicting him to stay in? Because you went U-turn the last couple of times, or do you just go U-turn again? I think I go U-turn here, for what it's worth. No, Power Ball is fair too, honestly. Okay, you go Slowbro. Come on, go U-turn. No Power Ball, but it is in U-turn crit range, so we could see a crit here. That'd be cool. I just want to see some progress happen, because these guys are like trading momentum, but there's no really like. I guess there has been some forethought. It's just not a sizable amount of it. And yeah, so U-turn there. Rotom Wash, okay, but it's taking rocks and it doesn't have lefties, so that's good for the Sam side. Now we probably just see the Amoonguss here on the Volt Switch. Yup. And that's the invite back in the Cinderace. And now we're just going to see rinse and repeat, but now the Slowbro has gained a couple of Regenerators because of that like lag in the turns before. So yeah, on the U-turn, the Slowbro comes back in. And now we're going to see the... Come on, go Magearna this time. Is it not Flash Cannon? At this point, I'm starting to wonder if he's not Flash Cannon. We'll have to wait and see. He goes Magearna, okay. Amoonguss now. On a Volt Switch. Okay, we're just seeing this repeatedly. Volt Switch keeps doing 13% to Amoonguss, and then it puts it in enough range for Power Ball to threaten it, and therefore we see this switch out to Slowbro. And I just feel like this happened a million times already in the first 25 turns. We've seen him click 6 U-turns, now 7 U-turns already, so... Yeah, it's just we're watching the same thing on repeat pretty much. It's just Samqian has to break this vortex somehow, as heavy-duty boots are negating the rocks he's taking, whereas the rocks plus damage are damaging his Regenerator. So yeah, Mandibuzz comes in on the U-turn now. That's going to invite back in the Magearna, presumably. Okay, so yeah, Magearna is in fact now. Amoonguss is coming in on a Volt Switch again. It's just the same thing. I've seen this happen. I've seen this movie before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has been played many a time. Many a U-turn, many a Volt Switch. He's just consistently clicking the momentum-orienting move. Watch, he's going to U-turn into the damn Mandibuzz now. He goes Clef. Oh, changed it up on a U-turn. But yeah, no, U-turn's coming out again. It's just how the game has been going. This guy, Gotcha, is just getting him with the momentum. That is how it be. Yeah, the Slowbro comes in and U-turn. It's just like, how do I commentate over this? I mean, they're just like slowly but surely chipping away. This is like the epitome of the vortex. Sam's debut is pretty much classified by being stuck in the vortex. I find that very funny. As we see another U-turn, this time he goes to the Amoonguss. It takes actually a lot of damage from that U-turn. That's 26%. And now it's a bit lower. But he just switches out and he's at full anyway. The slowbro comes in now, I assume, on the U-turn. Or what if he... Yo, Fireball here. Fireball here. Right now. Come on. I know for a fact he's not going to go slowbro again. Watch. I've never been more right before in my life. I've been so wrong. I'm so... Well, thankfully I'm not playing because gtcha has got him once more with the U-turn. And I'm just getting outplayed myself. Must keep momentum. This is so funny. If that's doing as much damage as U-turn as this to Amogus, it probably kills the slowbro with U-turn here as well. Manaba's here on the U-turn. Again, everything's just getting slowly chipped. It's like we're facing a Rap and RBY. Except the moves can't freaking miss. So it's pretty funny. Nobody sits in the vortex as comfortably as Sammy. Oh boy. This has been going on for 30 turns, guys. They're just slowly like getting momentum. Oh, he goes there. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Sam has done it. Sam has done it. He has ascended beyond the land of the momentumlessness. That's not a word. I wish I cared more about what I said. It's stupid. Anyway, the real boom comes in here now, and it's going to U-turn and regain momentum here, so it's fine. Round 3 is incoming, guys. I promise you. Just go U-turn here into the Amogus or the into the Amogus. Flick U-turn. So I'm thinking at this point that we're probably just going to see a U-turn. Because again, there's no fault going for U-turn. I think this game is just one big U-turn volt switch, like jerk-off fest, honestly. Like, that's the best way to describe it. I hate to use the profane terminology. That's literally, this man is just sitting around just clicking his momentum moves. It's so funny. Well, now they're taking their time. That's the vortex is initially broken. Well, I'm waiting here. I don't really have a ton to say because they've just done the same thing over and over and over and over again. But maybe we're going to see some variety now. Well, the answer of the question is... drum roll, please. Come on, give me something here. I'm like, okay, he goes, please U-turn. Yep, round 3 has begun. Back into the vortex we go. And now again, after gaining a little bit of momentum with their aura, it's now behind him. So this is just really fun. Wait, he goes Magirna? Is he gonna bait him with flash cannon here? I mean, what even takes 2 flash cannons right now? The slowbro probably doesn't. He's gonna go Cinderace. So yeah, Volt Switch here. Does it even kill? Does flash cannon even kill? Why not go Cinderace? What? Is he gonna Volt Switch into the Rillaboom? I'm so confused. Surely he's gonna Flash Cannon here. This man just got tired of the momentum. He got tired of the momentum, keeping it up, so he's just like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna get a kill here. I respect the grind. Well, he Volt Switched. Okay. I've seen enough. It's over. Something's going to sleep, I guess. He goes Rillaboom on. If it goes Sludge Bomb, then Samqian's a god. Nope. Spore. Okay, so we're back in it. Yeah, I just see no reason not to U-turn here. Wait, knockoff. There's no way knockoff kills from 62. Yeah, so U-turn for 35. And now, please Spore. Please Spore. Please. Oh, please. Dear God. Please Spore. I beg of you. I so deeply. Please. Stop the Magirna. Please. No, he Giga Drained. I've seen enough. No. No, he's going to Volt Switch here instead of Flash Cannon. Honestly, doesn't Flare Cannon kill from this range? I've just seen... I'm so dumb. Like, what is happening? Oh, my God. Oh, boy. It's been a long week for me. A lot of you guys know why, but this is the longest sequence of momentum exchanging that I've ever seen in my life. I swear to God. It's honestly hilarious at this point. So, yeah. Hmm. Well, we're waiting. We are waiting here. That is for sure. Um. I'm just trying to think what the play is here. He goes zero aura. Wait, is he gonna go volt? Oh my god! It happened again. It happened again. It just happened. I'm just we go Cinderace now in the Rillaboom. And the Clef. All right. Well, Sam is making moves now. Gunk Shot is gonna nuke this if it has it, which most are running, and yeah, he revealed it already. This is gonna get a kill here. You just let go of something. Probably let go to Magirna. Yo, go Magirna on this. Then go to your own Cinderace on Powerball, and then a win 2 speed dies real quick. Or actually 1 speed. Nah. Powerball puts you in range for Gunk Shot. I don't think there's a way that Gotcha escapes this without either losing almost all his health on the Dragapult or just having something die. Honestly. So we'll wait and see what that is. But two fairly aggressive teams, or at least one of them, and then one team that's heavy on pivoting. I've gone 40 turns without a single kill. So I think it's kind of funny. But I think we might get one here. By turn 45 at least. Well, we're waiting. He goes Dragapult here. Okay, it's going to take a minute. If this poisons, it's actually dead. He gets to 44%, no poison now. Okay, so he's probably going to sit this one out. He's probably going to if I'm gotcha, a U-turn on the Clef here. What health is the Clef at? It's at 40. Oh, wait. No, wait. Does Smogon just stay in here and accept this trade? Because he's kind of weak to this Dragapult at this point. I don't know. He goes Clef on the Oh, shit. Is it Steel Wing? Wait, do you go to the, Yo, go zero or... Oh, he stays in U-turn. Oh, my God. Sam has broken the vortex, and he didn't die to the Steel Wing or anything. It's like, holy crap. The game is... Just got all that health back. And now he's back into vortex again. Because this can just click U-turn here. Ugh. He goes Mandibuzz on the U-turn. There's one. Okay. Now he goes Rillaboom. I guess, yeah, U-turn should kill. Rillaboom has actually slowly put itself in a decent position in this game, which is kind of impressive. Because Rillaboom is walled by half of Sam's team, honestly. Well, okay, 2 Pokemon in particular, but yeah. Just trying to think this one through a little bit. Well, U-turn does take it out, okay. Well, we're going to see the Slowbro in, but it gets Regenerator as the Cinderace comes in beforehand. But it's still going to take a lot from U-turn, so he's probably going to have to slack off here. And that's going to invite in the Magirna again, so it's not completely safe and free. Wait, why would he go Pyro Ball? What? On the slot? No, the momentum has been taken away completely. And I don't understand what just happened. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. This is interesting. I don't even disagree with it, because if he teleports, this actually puts him in a good position. Okay, I disagree with that. Makes no sense. What just happened? That didn't make any sense. That's unfortunate. So U-turn's here, okay, but now Future Sight is looming. He goes Vertum Wash on the teleport, presumably. Yeah, so now he's going to have something to switch into an attack plus Future Sight. Knowing that, he should probably go Zero. Can Zero kill this? I don't know. Well, he goes to it anyway, okay. So we'll have to wait and see. We might finally see a kill on the Gotcha side at this point. Plasma Fist here, it does 54, it does take it out. Okay, so Future Sight doesn't even matter, but that's good. Now this is gone. He'd probably go Rillaboom here. Yeah, okay. I think we see a U-turn here. He probably loses close combat, so there's no way that we're going to see Sam stay in. I think that he goes U-turn on the Amoonguss here, or maybe on the Zero Aura if Sam gets greedy or predicts that. It's on the Amoonguss. Okay, takes rocks plus Grassy Glide. No, the momentum has been lost again. He goes Grassy. Oh god, this got sloppy real quick on the. Okay, this is happening now. I'm not. I'm kind of laughing at this. They're just gonna do this for like 3 turns in a row, aren't they? There's no chance. Sam has to sludge bomb. Please sludge bomb here. Well, he spored and you got it right. Okay, good play. Magirna here risks a stun spore, so he's got to be careful. I guess you just stand in Sludge Bomb because you're healthy enough to stomach a hit. And yeah, you can hit the Cinderace. You poison. Oh, well, okay. We got Cinderace on Cinderace action. That's interesting. So we see the Slowbro go for... Okay, Slowbro and the Zen Headbutt. I gotta pause for 1 sec, guys, but I'll get to this next turn in a minute. Sorry about that. So we saw a Plasma Fist into... we saw a couple things. Basically, if we go back, we saw some U-turn momentum and leverage. Then we saw Volt Switch into Zero Aura, yup. And then Plasma Fist into Clefable. And eventually we saw a Rillaboom go for knock into the Amoonguss, but it wasn't quite enough to take it out, so they both switched out and get momentum. Magirna came in on the Clefable, which was a great play for Gotcha, getting a Flare Cannon off, but he doubled to Amoonguss and then doubled back out to Zero Aura. He knocks this off here, and we're just going to see a U-turn, so it's going to be a pretty good sequence for Sam, all things considered. As the Rillaboom comes in now, but it's running really low on health, which is an issue. Even if he's going to be able to live another turn of rocks, then I'm inclined to believe that we're going to be able to see Sam edge this out despite the Amoonguss being weakened, because he doesn't really need his Slowbro a ton anymore with this being weakened and knocked off. That knockoff was really pivotal, basically. And the Grassy... Yeah, Sam's getting all these turns right at this point, I'd say. And Sam has basically played his way out of the Vortex. So now he's... Oh, wow. Sam is just heating up and making all the right plays now. This has been phenomenal, these last, 30 turns from Sam. And I don't see a way out for Gotcha at this point. 5 seconds left. You might time out. Don't time out. Barely any time left. You gotta click moves really quickly. Really quickly. 5 seconds left. We gotta watch out. Goes Clef here on the U-turn. Okay, but I don't think there's enough longevity, because with rocks up, it's pressuring the hell out of Rillaboom and Cinderace. Don't time out, please. I love this game. I don't want it to end because there's been a lot of cool plays, but Slowbro here on a Pyro Ball. Yeah, I mean, there's no way out at this point. U-turn can only do so much because now he's taking rocks every time and he can't go Rillaboom, so he's forced to go to the Sleeping Clef. He lets the Rillaboom. Okay, Rillaboom dies. Yeah, Gotcha says good game, and that's going to be that. So really well played debut by Samqian. Another new player doing particularly well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Peace out, guys.